it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Clemson Tigers and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, Clemson's head coach told me before the game, one of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop. They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Straight ahead, it's Payne. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Craig. Here comes the heat. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
TCU 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Going. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Back to pass on second down. Fires downfield. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was in that last one.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to take off. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's Craig. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Horned Frogs are marching down the field. It's a reverse. Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play.
Well, the offense is trying to go with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Sells to run, looking to pass. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over it. He's gonna fire to the left. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. You felt as if there might be a huge play coming when he got out and got loose to the left. Heaved it downfield, but couldn't quite make a connection.
And your brain has to switch immediately when you're playing defense. And that QB gets outside the pocket. I got to understand my scramble rules. I got to understand now. I start running towards where they're at. The other side of the field, I got to start getting to the middle of the field, understanding what the receivers are doing. Nice job by the defense being able to react to the quarterback once he got outside the pocket.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He wants to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Finds a crease. It's Payne. Got enough for the first down. At the 20, he's got space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Tigers. The AT unit on the field. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
TCU 7.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 13-7. Running inside. It's Payne. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right side, it's Small. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Gonna run it. It's Payne. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Craig. The screen, he's got wheels. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. 1 period in the books, so let's take a look at the stats.
TCU 7.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give to the left. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
3rd and long right here. Dropping back, it's Craig. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think Jesse maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, keep it, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Got the first himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, and keep this drive rolling.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Buying a little time to his left. Left side, it's Moore. Smashes through the tackle. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Back to throw, it's Denson. In traffic, it's Moore. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Gets the back moving. The lone back's got it. Nice move to pick up yardage. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Look to play another day.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to pass. Look out! They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
Perfect execution of this defense. They played pass, stopped, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it. Now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. The defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
who do you go to? You give it to your playmaker. You give it to your quarterback. You trust him. You trust him handling the football. He does what he's supposed to do, gets downhill, makes the fourth down conversion, and they get in for 6.
TCU 7.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hits inside, it's Payne. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Right back to the well. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. Moving the pocket, it's Craig. And it's incomplete on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Fields the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Rush right in his face. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Long way to go on second down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Looking left. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. All the pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Under pressure. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
One more snap coming before halftime. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 9 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Buckeyes who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. And they look to stay inside the top 5 with that one in what's been a dynamite season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Quick give. It's Johnson. He's past the marker. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency. I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first and keeping this drive alive.
Found a little space, and he's got Ford at the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Turns it on at midfield. Here's a little room there. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. Roll this way into the end zone. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. The run inside. It's Payne. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's going to run it. Still running at the 35. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Looking for a crease to the left. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's Craig. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Makes the grab. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this Deep to the back, wants to throw it. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they...
Wide open on the right. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
TCU 7. Number 81, set to kick off.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold and fire complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on second and long. Drops back. It's Craig. Out wide right, it's Payne. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Across the 35. Finds a crease at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll pass it. Touchdown, TCU!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something next. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. end zone, it's Brown. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Wesco. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry?
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Second and long here. Tells to fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, home run. How about this defense taking one back to the house? So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson has their paws on it. They'll send out the offense. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Runs ahead and powers its way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Right. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. A run for the quarterback. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Makes the catch. It's Denson. Fires! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he tacks on the extra point.
42, TCU, 21.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And
Oh, he wants it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Craig. They're all over it. How in the world did the offense retain possession? They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Straight ahead, it's Payne. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on 4th down. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play.
Caught, and he's got room. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Three yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Short pass, trying to rumble in. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And he made the extra point without problem. That is an efficient drive, 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Sets his feet. It's Denson. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Touchdown! How about that D making the play and lining up the board and swinging some momentum in their favor? On to attempt the try. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football and trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Denson. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
We've seen this running back make a lot of big plays catching the football. They've got a lot of different ways to use him. That time, you're just throwing him more of a traditional running back screen. And I really like how they diversify the pass game with this guy in mind. He's a weapon, and they do a good job of being creative when it comes to distributing him the football.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Quarterback keeps up. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down.
And, man, it's a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? You try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the first down, continuing to possess the ball here in the 4th quarter with the lead.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. This is a design run. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs, salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it, going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Dropping back, it's Denson. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Wesco. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And just saw one there on the crossing.
Right side, it's Moore. Turning it on at the 30. Past the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Clemson. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. This This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic, and this guy is having himself a day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments that time. They were